interesting facts. Below is a list of Deepwater Horizon hidden truth and facts you probably don't know. An oil rig was built just for this film. This rig is located in Chalmette, Louisiana, where filming mostly took place. It has been coined as the largest set piece ever built. A large number of oil field workers in the Gulf of Mexico were against the making of the film, because they felt that it could dishonor the men who died during the actual event. However, Mike Williams, one of the survivors, was all in for the film and actually worked on it with the crew along with another survivor of the event. He felt it was a good way of showing people the circumstances that the crew members went through and that the goal of the film crew was to make it look as real as possible. The producers of the movie contacted Mark Wahlberg and told him they wanted a screen combo with an older and younger male led together. Wahlberg started to contact some of the older actors he knew, like Jack Nicholson, but, to his surprise, the producers wanted Wahlberg to be the older lead, with someone like Dylan O'Brien being the younger one. The actor, Graham McGinnis, portraying the Coast Guard lieutenant, is an actual active-duty Coast Guard helicopter rescue swimmer stationed at USCG Air Station New Orleans. In Kate Hudson's Instagram, she published a picture with her stepfather Kurt Russell. She mentioned that this movie would be her first time working with him. Received a standing ovation after its premiere at the Toronto Film Festival. This Mark Wahlberg's sixth film, based on a true story. The other five are Lone Survivor, 2013, The Fighter, 2010, Pain and Gain, 2013, Invincible, 2006, and The Perfect Storm, 2000. A layman's description and example of the cement bond log, aka CBL. Upon landing on the rig, the OIM, Kurt Russell, asks the departing logging crew if they completed their CBL-VDL run. The logging engineer shrugs and proceeds to board the helicopter. Shortly after, the OIM confirms with the BP well site leader, or company man, that no CBL was run. The CBL is used to verify the casing to cement and formation to cement presence and its bonding to the casing and to the formation. A sonic logging tool is lowered into the well, all the way down towards the zone of interest. The tool is then activated and slowly pulled out of the hole. When energized, the sonic transmitter sends acoustic pings around a 360 degrees motion, and detectors placed at various distance in the tool listen for the return of these pings, monitor the time it took for the ping to return and how much it was attenuated by the presence or not of cement. Take a large rime glass. Any glass will do though, and put it in an empty sink with a drain plugged. Flick your fingers at the top of the glass rim, and listen for the sound. Fill up the sink around the glass, and once the glass is immersed in the water, repeat the finger flick. Listen for the sound difference. Now imagine the glass is the casing, and the water is the cement, and you have pretty much understood what a CBL tool does. Of course, this is a very simplistic representation of the log principle as there are more variables to be accounted for, but at least now, you have a better idea of how it works. A role was offered to Emma Stone but she declined as the script was still being worked on. Second collaboration of Mark Wahlberg and Peter Berg. The first was Lone Survivor, also based on a true story. In development for both actor and director are The $6 Billion Man and American Gangster. Mark Wahlberg reportedly stayed in character on set, in between each scene and take. Kurt Russell and Kate Hudson share only one scene together. J.C. Chandler was attached to direct, but dropped out citing creative differences. In the movie, Mike Williams, played by Mark Wahlberg, tells Donald Vidrine, played by John Malkovich, that hope is not a tactic. The tagline for the movie is when faced with our darkest hour, hope is not a tactic. Director Peter Berg makes a cameo as Mr. Skip, one of the guys in charge of running the cement test. He is the character Mr. Jimmy talks to after landing and getting off the helicopter. The final day of filming was on August 7, 2015. Kristen Stewart was offered a lead role but had to decline due to scheduling conflict. Mark Wahlberg and Pete Berg's second collaboration. This is the second Peter Berg movie to be based on a true story and star Mark Wahlberg. Lone Survivor was their first collaboration together. This is Dylan O'Brien and Mark Wahlberg's first collaboration. Both John Malkovich and Mark Wahlberg have been in Transformer movies. John Malkovich in Transformers: Dark of the Moon and Mark Wahlberg in Transformers: Age of Extinction.
Spoilers.
The trivia item below may give away important plot points. The film is based on the 2010 oil rig explosion at the Deepwater Horizon oil rig. It is the biggest oil disaster in U.S. history, causing 11 deaths. The fire lasted for 2 days, until the rig sank, and then the oil continued to leak into Gulf of Mexico for 87 days until it was finally capped off. The Deepwater Horizon Facts and Truths.